been said that apology is birthed in the womb of regret. I want to talk about the language of regret as it relates to providing guests, your customers, with extraordinary service. Okay, now it's been said that apology is birthed in the womb of regret. Now, that's a great statement, and I want you to remember that one. An apology is birthed, it's conceived in the womb of regret. In short, if there be no regret for the pain that we cause our customers, we got it wrong. If there is no regret for the pain that we cause another, the disappointment that we gave to another person, maybe the way we inconvenienced them by making them wait longer, or we missed the deadline, whatever it was. Maybe it's just the fact that we betrayed their trust. And if there's no regret for the pain we caused them in us, likely there'll be no apology given. And when there's no apology, there's no seeking to mend the fences, as it were, and bring that relationship together and continue on as customer and business owner. So regret is vital. It's vital in satisfying our customers. It's vital in satisfying the needs of our spouse, our family, our friends, loved ones, our fellow man. Why? Because regret, it causes us to shift our focus from ourselves to other people and the pain we caused them by our actions or our inactions and how they affected them. Expressing regret could be considered maybe it should be considered a fundamental aspect to promoting healthy relationships. There ought to be regret. You ought to feel bad when you get it wrong. In business, you ought to have that pain inside. Have you ever experienced that negative time at a business when they didn't get it right, and maybe they never even offered an I'm sorry? They never even apologized for the wrong that they caused? I mean, the very absence of their apology indicates to you that there's no real regret, that there's no remorse, that they don't feel sad, and they're certainly not repentant over the inconvenience they caused us or the disappointment they gave us. It's almost as if they feel without guiltless, right? Or maybe they feel even satisfied with their actions or their inactions and their conduct towards us. Have you ever experienced in a business where they do apologize because you brought it to their attention that they did wrong, and they said, yes, we're very sorry about that, but the kitchen, yada, yada, yada. But this, UPS did this, whatever it was. There's an excuse, right? So there's an apology, and then it's followed up with an excuse. And there's something about that for me, and you probably are the same way, something about an excuse that follows up an apology that makes the apology non-existent. It's as if it canceled it out or something. For most of us, we understand that an excuse is just a cover-up. It's a way of protecting our pride, right? So when we excuse ourselves for something, there is no excuse. Maybe there's an explanation, but we can't excuse the actions, especially when it causes somebody pain. Worst of all, if the excuse tends to cancel out the apology, then is there really regret? So, the true statements of regret. What are the honest statements of regret? What would they sound like? Well, they might sound like one of these four. I'm sorry we failed to meet your expectations this time. Okay, that there's a regret, there's a feeling of remorse, right? A sadness. Maybe it's like this. We feel really bad about disappointing you this time. Obviously, you would feel bad about disappointing somebody anytime. So there's got to be the remorse, the regret attached to it. The third way of what regret sounds like could be this. I recognize we did not deliver on our promise. That's regret, remorse, sadness. We're sorry that this took place. Another one could be just simply this. We clearly dropped the ball this time. Now, these are all statements that have to do with regret. And if there's regret, there can make way for an apology. So, if there's statements like these that demonstrate regret, it shows that we truly care for our customers and we identify with the pain that we actually caused them. Guess what it does? It paves the path to the logical next step, which is, please forgive me.